Hello, my friend. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. When it comes to free amp simulators, I think the top two contenders at the moment, this year 2024, are the amp sims that are around neural amp modeler universe, right? Around this new amp sim profiler, right? And in this video, I want to compare the latest NAM Universal, which was released some days ago, right, against the original neural amp modeler, right? These two plugins work with profiles, with captures or snapshots, whatever you want to call them, and these are captures and profiles of real signal chains and of real analog gear, right? So I think due to the amount of possibilities and tones out there and like contributions from the community, I think the neural amp modeler is the #1 amp simulator for free in the world right now. There might be like maybe not a lot of the effects and additional stuff that some other amp sim suites have, but I think the sounds and the possibilities of guitar tones from real signal chains, I think the neural amp modeler is at the top of the chain, right? And in today's video, I want to compare the neural amp modeler and the NAM Universal released some days ago. This because I saw some comments of people that were interested in like comparing the sounds and the features, the CPU performance and stuff like that, like that, right? So as usual, you will find the applicable links in the video description for these plugins, both of them free, of course, and also I will make sure to put timestamps in the video description as well in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional free stuff such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players, also some free tools such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to be checking out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with tons of content like this. Alright, please let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions. I see here Bruce Wayne, Acoustic. Hello Acoustic, how are you? Hope everybody is doing well. Hit the thumbs up and ring the bell. Thanks a lot Acoustic. Jedi Hero can't beat free, of course. It's unbeatable. And for the amount of options, right? So we should thank Stephen Atkinson for this creation a lot. Bruce Wayne, NAM is also fun to experiment with hardware captures. Cool. And thank you, Amner. Can't wait to try this one too. Mark Lee, hello Mark. Are we just starting out? Yes, we are just starting out, Mark. Thanks a lot for being here, my friend. Strong supporters in the stream. Yeah. Thanks a lot, you guys. So let me take you. This is not gonna be, I believe, a very long video. So anyway, I just wanted to compare three main topics when it comes to these plugins, right? So you should be seeing on your screen right now the two plugins, right? The two of them 100% royalty free. I'm sorry, not royalty free. 100% free. Royalty free is for sample packs and stuff like that. But anyway, neural amp modeler and NAM Universal by WaveMind, right? So this is a brand new release, and the neural amp modeler came out last year. Several iterations of the plugin, and finally we have this version, right? So let's first compare some of the features and controls, right? So the original neural amp modeler that we all love has the input. It has also a gate. It has so an EQ, bass, middle, and treble, and an output, right? And also You can turn off the EQ here. You can normalize also the different captures when you are playing through them or something, when you are comparing them or something, so that they have the same relative loudness, and so that you can compare them. And yeah, down here you have the loader for the NAM captures, right? These are NAM files, okay? And I am using the same NAM file as you see here on Neural Amp Modeler and NAM Universal. I have here for instance, the Metallica 1 Quad Pre by Emil Robe, and I have here also the Metallica 1 Quad Pre by Emil Robe. These are NAM captures, right? And we also have an impulse response loader, and we have also an impulse response loader here on NAM Universal, right? I am using the Express High. This is an impulse response from a package that I have for free on my website. It's a collection of many impulse responses that I collected through the years, and this is a collection of great impulse responses available for free. Here I also have the Express High, right? So these are the controls on Neural Amp Modeler. Of course, NAM Universal now has more features. So we have, besides the amp profiler, we have also a pedal profiler to load pedal profiles, right? Pedal captures. And also we have an instigator, some more tone shaping algorithm, and it seems to add some saturation as well to the signal, right? The original Neural Amp Modeler doesn't have those options. Of course, the aggravator, it has some compression on the low end, and sparkle, smoothness, it's like a de-esser as well, and yeah, oomph, it's some extra weight in the low end. And the impulse response loader here has the possibility to load 2 different impulses, right? I have the same on the 2 of them at the moment, but you can load a different impulse response and blend them to taste with this control. Here on the Neural Amp Modeler, we have only 1 impulse response possibility, right? And by the way, we have gate, input, and output here on Neural Amp Modeler. We have the gate here also on the original Neural Amp Modeler. So when it comes to features, of course, I think the NAM Universal is better. And of course, due to the fact of the most important feature, I think the stereo functionality up here, right? And it also has a built-in tuner. And yeah, the stereo functionality automatically makes the NAM Universal, I think, a bit superior to this when it comes to features, right? This one, it's a mono plugin, so you cannot use it on a stereo bus or something. It will collapse the sound to mono. And here on NAM Universal, you can use it on stereo groups. And yeah, so NAM Universal wins this one, the features part of it. Now let's check out the performance of both of these plugins, right? As you see here, I haven't inserted these plugins on this 4th track here, rhythm guitar track. So I have them off. I don't know why it's 0.01%. It should be 0 because both of the plugins are off. But anyway, let's just turn on the original Neural Amp Modeler and see the percentage here. We have 7.92, 8.03, 0.067, yeah, around 8% of the CPU performance, right? And let's turn it off and turn on the NAM Universal. And let's compare this CPU performance here. 784, 790, 779, right? A bit less, but of course, when you start to add more features here and turn on some other features on Neural Amp Modeler, on NAM Universal, this will become this number is going to increase. So if we change here to stereo, wow, right? It's almost double, 15%. But if you see it like this, it's as if you have two instances of Neural Amp Modeler, right? Which are like 7.98%. So one instance of the Neural Amp Modeler on left guitar, another instance on the right guitar, you would have pretty much the 16% here. And right now, NAM Universal 15. So yeah, of course, when you put it to mono, it's down again to 7.77, 780, 790, something like that, right? So also, if we start to, let's say, add a pedal, add the instigator and aggravator, right? We have a bit more CPU consumption, 15.70. It's not that much. The stereo functionality is the one that I believe makes this number increase a lot. Yeah, 844, 852 with these different modules turned on. But the stereo functionality is the one that makes it more CPU intensive, right? So let's turn it on again. 11, 15, 15, 59, 1575, right? So yeah, it's more CPU heavy, the NAM Universal, but it has the stereo functionality, right? In the NAM Neural Amp Modeler, you would need another instance of the plugin on the other guitar. So yeah, that makes it pretty even, I think. And so yeah, what do you think of this? Maybe a bit less than NAM Universal than two Neural Amp Modelers combined, right? And alrighty, so now let's also, I saw some comments on some forums where people had like the doubt as to which ones, if these plugins sounded different, right? They were wondering if the Neural Amp Modeler sounded different than NAM Universal, and I wanted to compare the same profile on both of them, as you see here, Metallica 1 Quad Pre, Metallica 1 Quad Pre, and the same impulse response on both of them. And I have a mono guitar track just to compare the sounds, to know if there is something different on the Neural Amp Modeler and NAM Universal. So let me know what you think about this topic. Do you think the NAM Universal sounds different than the Neural Amp Modeler using the same captures, the same impulses? Of course, if you start to add the pedal profiler, the instigator, the aggravator here, you're gonna change the tones. But just using what we have on the original Neural Amp Modeler, the amp profiler and the cabinet loader or impulse response loader. So let's hear first in action the Neural Amp Modeler. I have this Metallica, this heavy rhythm tone. Okay, now let's hear the NAM Universal. the same. It's exactly the same. So the plugins are this plugin Nam Universal. It's not changing the tone in any way. So same sounds. Again. Yeah, it's the same sound. I have loaded the same profiles and impulses, of course. And of course, as soon as you start to add, for instance, here on the Nam Universal, the instigator, we change the tone. Right? Before. It's pretty cool, this module. I love it on the Nam Universal, by the way. But just comparing the tones without those modules, the sounds are pretty much the same, right? And I wanted to do this video to compare the two plugins and to know which option could be better for you. I think the Nam Universal, of course, with the added features, I think it's better in some sense. We can add some other things to the tones, and we can blend a couple cabinets. We have the stereo functionality, which is what we're asking since day one, pretty much. Since day one, the neural amp modeler was released. So yeah, that's those are the comparisons for today, my friends. Yeah, what else? I think when it comes to CPU performance, the Nam Universal, yeah, if you use it in stereo, it will, of course, you will have a spike in CPU consumption. But yeah, anyway, you would need a couple of instances of the neural amp modeler to be able to feed two guitars. So yeah, I am very interested to know your opinions, my friends, about this topic. Which one do you think is better? And yeah, let's read some comments here. The dual IR in Universal is fire, says Bruce Wayne. Nam is also fun to experiment with hardware captures. Andy Core, Nam Universal needs a CPU with AVX support. Intel Haswell and up. Okay. Jedediah here, it's crazy what giving someone one free plugin can do. I got hooked by a lot of companies from just one free plugin. Yeah. Yeah, free stuff is marketing as well, right? And it's also one way to add value to future consumers, customers. It's truly a golden age of music. Exactly, Jedediah. No one said it better. Andy Core, the classic NAM runs even on Core 2 Duo platforms. All right, that would be something like a bit balanced to the side of the original neural amp modeler, right? And yeah, some of those technicalities that neural amp modeler has different than Nam Universal. Bruce Wayne, I usually set up a chain in the DAW bypassing everything except the amp sim. Okay. The neural amp modeler seemed to have a little more high mid on my system. When you compare them, they are the same knob settings. Yeah, everything is at noon, right? All of the mids, highs, and all that. Daniela of The Warning has a real unique vocal tone plus delivery. Great three-girl hard rock band from Mexico. Check him out. Kevin, hello, thanks a lot, Kevin. Yeah, and The Warning is a great band. And cool. The hearts with the colors of our flag, green, white, and red. So yeah, very cool band. I was listening to their and watching the Wacken performance this year. Amazing. It's amazing what 3 instruments can do, right? Bass, guitar, and drums and vocals. So yeah, they sound huge. I like that old-fashioned like sounds, right? Those classic bass, drums, guitars, and no synths, no pianos, no stuff like that. Pretty cool. Otoniel Morales Oficial, hola, ayúdame a instalar Studio One 5, please. No sé si hay una versión gratuita ya, Otoniel, la verdad no sabría decirte. Yo como le hacía era buscar en YouTube tutoriales o algo así. La verdad no. Hace mucho que no uso Studio One. No sé cómo esté ahorita la instalación. I was talking about the installation of Studio One. Otoniel Morales is asking here. But I haven't used Studio One for a long time. And I don't know how to install it at the moment. I don't know if there is a free version right now. Uso Windows 10, bro. Sí, no sé si hay una versión gratuita, Otoniel. Disculpas, bro. Muchas gracias, amigos. Thanks a lot, my friends, for being here. Before we leave, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunted.com, where you can grab some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I appreciate it very much. Take care. I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye.